Hello, and welcome to the Shardverse 1385. Sorry about being gone last week, but things happen. We are back now, and we are in the middle of this giant battle where the valiant raiders are trying to make it to the second level of this weird hive, where they have come with the Hago Yaman and Hugo and everyone else to destroy this hive and hopefully protect both the core and the Vesperium from decimation by the hive forces. A giant, ridiculously huge fucking battle above is happening. Ships are falling left and right, leaving massive fucking amounts of fucking. Wow, lots of F words. Let's try harder. Massive amounts of debris is falling and raining down from the sky. The battle around you has been crazy, and you just watched Ravi Warfist rush forward and move a whole bunch of bugs into a pile and open a slash in the surface of the hive, and then part of Team Six Arms ran forward doing the same. So there's a giant pile of bugs by the opening you guys made to get down to the next level. We are at the top of the round, and we will start with the August Travell.
Alright, I will not be BRBing right away then.
Oh, I'm sorry, August
No, 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 no,
Travell.
no,
I
no,
did
no, no.
not
That's
mean to
actually
do it.
perfect. I can do this, and then I can do what I need to do.
Okay.
Well,
Didn't
seems
do
like the
that on
smart
purpose.
thing to do is I'm going to spend most of my turn reloading. Well, no, that's one action. So, reloading the rocket launcher, and then we're going to fire it to where it lands in that nice big pile of bugs. Because that should be
Okay.
able to hit. Yeah, it hits it hits all of the bad guys and none of the good guys.
Okay, go for it.
So that's piloting. Where pilot? Which is enough to hit a spot,
Yes.
and it's real quick. Let me check the damage on the weapons.
90-10?
90-10. Slash or 90-10. Rolling the dice. Yee.
Oof.
It's a lot of ones, but that's a lot of 9s and 10s too. So all of those bugs take 50 damage.
Oops. Okay. Yeah.
Which I think is a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
It
It is.
better be.
What? Why is it being difficult with me? Hang on.
Because it's roll 20.
There. Oh. I'm just going to move the ones that you killed over here with big X's on them so I don't use them later.
Right.
Hmm.
Oh, please tell me that one's dead.
That one is dead. The thing I was thinking, though, is it
Oh.
took damage.
But it's dead!
I know. Actually, that means I can turn off its halo, too. Alright, did its halo go off for you guys?
Yes.
Yar.
Good.
Yar.
You can go up here.
Holy shit. Monster kill.
Literally.
Right?
And would
About
you
time
say
you
that
guys killed some monsters.
would you say that some of these were significant enemies?
Any of the ones that are double-sized, I will go for that.
Well, then I definitely get the bonus from my battle core. Which means for the next 2 turns, my rate is up.
Good.
Yeah, increases by 3 until the beginning of the mech's next turn. So I go from rate 2 to rate 5.
All right, that was all you could do, by the way, right?
I can also do one more thing, which is zap them with the laser cannon.
Okay. Now, before you zap them with a laser cannon,
Which
I
actually,
assume you could use that as a move action as well, and your party did just rip a hole open to the next
yeah,
level.
actually, it's basically, do I want to shoot them to open up the hole more, or try and move, but I'm also surrounded?
That's true. You are, well,
And I could shoot like
that's
this,
true. Yeah,
and I'd be
if you
hitting
do shoot
everyone.
like that, you probably have a good chance of killing most of those. I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, that's what we're probably going to do, because I need an open spot, because I'll have to disengage my siege mode, which is
That's true.
most of a turn. I'll be able to disengage and move once. Uh-oh.
That does not hit.
Any
Oh,
of
no,
them?
piloting. The little ones are 30.
Ah, man. I wish I had a
Hero
reroll.
point. Hero point.
We don't have any.
Uh,
I
yeah,
wish we
I don't
did.
either.
You don't have a reroll? Wait, yeah, you do have a reroll. You
Oh,
hear a
shit.
thingy.
I do. Hell
Wait.
yeah.
Justa, I need you to check the chart and then make a funny noise. That's good enough. All right.
Classic.
Didn't you already use that reroll for something?
I might have.
I used a reroll.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember either of the Ellis brothers using a reroll.
Oh,
The
okay.
Ellis
I
brothers.
just
Yeah.
couldn't remember.
Fine.
You
Oh,
mean the?
I'm from Kansas. I'm sorry.
let's see if this is better. I can't see that dice. But it's a
Ayy.
33.
Nice.
Okay, that hits. So
That's a...
give me the line again.
Say the line, Bart.
Yeah.
Oh, the line?
That
Okay,
line.
let me pull that out.
In that line, you're gonna hit me.
I went like 1 right there.
There you go.
So that it doesn't
Yeah.
hit,
That
Right.
one lives. That one lives.
Trying to help.
well, I need to...
Yeah.
The damage would be another 90, 10.
Okay,
Jeez.
that's true. You could roll all ones. So I guess I should not like give them death yet.
Ooh.
Don't.
67. Nice.
Okay.
Now they get the sweet release of death.
Ha.
Delicious.
All right. Then that one's still.
I like to imagine how this turn looks. Is the first thing we see is, as it cuts back over to the August Travail, is its big ass rocket launcher. There's a hiss and a pop as this big box of expended ammunition ka-chunks and falls off over the side. And with how big these mechs are, it probably just crashes down to the ground and kills a bunch of little bugs that are scrabbling around. And then this hoist on the shoulder picks up
Yeah.
another box and puts it in. As we see another rocket fired off, hitting this pile of just bug meat, and probably just the explosion is probably actually a little bit smaller looking since it's mostly absorbed by bug bodies, which get sent as confetti all over the place, only for the Travail to pull out, like reach over, grab this laser rifle, level it, put a hole through that big bug that was in front of it, that threads the needle between these other two mechs, and punches right through more of these bugs as they start to try to get up.
And note, they have just been flame broiled as well, so like half of them are on fire as you're doing this. That is just a pile of chaos, is what that
There's-
is.
This is probably a pile of very smelly burnt bug.
Or
Oh, yeah.
delicious. You don't know what they
There are
smell
a
like.
lot of people that are
Smells
not
good.
eating barbecue after this battle.
Heh.
It still tastes good.
And then you get that
Yes,
thing
Scott.
where
But stop being
with,
weird.
with the Ellis brothers, when they're in the mech, because they're basically mind linked, they speak together at the same time. As they basically say, "Get going, get through the hole, we'll be there." And then you hear a train.
I don't know if you know this, but I live in Winfield. We hear trains all the time.
Oh, don't worry, I've told them.
Oh
Do they
no, I meant
believe
like, no, this is. And then out of the sky comes Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, right? Wait, are you getting a train in your background?
I mean, can you hear it?
I could hear it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
could hear it in the background of you. I couldn't hear a train in my room, though, but that's because I'm in the basement, I guess.
And you have your window shut.
True.
I have my window open because the air in my bedroom gets very stagnant if I don't have the window open.
Yeah, mine is closed because my room is freezing right now.
Embrace. Just get us. Just get a. Just get a blanket, Fivehead.
I have a blanket on.
Just put another blanket on. Six head.
I'm gonna go upstairs and throw something at your 7-head, motherfucker.
Does that mean you're throwing it at the 7
Just
up?
to check your chart.
True.
You've been watching too much Naruto with the 5-head reference there.
No.
Oh,
It's a joke
God.
about foreheads.
Oh,
I
no.
know, but they
Yeah.
they throw it out there in fucking the Naruto series.
Yeah. Are you calling me Sakura? It's not like I would identify with, no, actually, I wouldn't, actually. No, pretty much no one in the Naruto series, now that I'm thinking about it. Not really a fan of that
Sasuke.
series.
More like sauce. Gay.
Sosuke Bosuke. Fucking go with, what's his name? Prozidi.
Well, now I'm going to be RB now that I have committed mass genocide on bugs.
Good.
And a single
All
tear
right.
runs down Clez's cheek at the beauty of for both the
Oh,
beauty
yeah.
of it and the fact that they are now behind on the kill counter.
I
Yeah.
think I have moved everyone that I want to move at the moment. And I will start attacking the August Travail. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? Huh. Well, you're hit once. All right, 19 and 16, that would be 20, 35. 35 hits your KAC because I didn't do what I was going to.
August Travail just went BRB.
Oh, darn it. Let me look.
You silly.
Yeah. Good one. August Travail. Hmm. There.
Hmm.
35. No, the 35 still misses. These little bugs have almost no chance of hitting the August Travail with an actual kinetic attack. They were supposed to spit acid this turn, and they forgot. All right. So, August Travail is safe. Now, Lollipop, you are still invisible.
Yeah, he's invisible, but the bigger problem is actually no, it's not. Yeah, his bigger problem is there's no clear path to the hole the short way. So he's going to have to go. He's got a fly speed of 90, fortunately.
Mm.
There. Uh,
All right. No, I was just making sure so I didn't attack you.
yeah, here's the.
All right,
See.
so we will go with the Aranek because I actually remembered what it was this time. All right, so we're going EAC for you. Can you remind me what that is?
39.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5. Mm, that one is. All right, so you will have a total of 7 acid attacks. I haven't done this for a while, Jessa. Do you remember if you have to make a save for each one, or if I can just make it one save?
Is this an attack roll that has? Do they have an attack roll, or is it just an effect that? I mean, what is? I don't know what
It's
the
a,
ability
it's
is.
a ranged attack. That's what it
Range,
breaks down to.
a ranged attack. So,
Yeah,
and then
they're doing basically cone of acid at you.
a cone of acid. You're asking me about a spell I don't use.
That's right. I'm in
So
the
it
wrong
would
book.
be each cone of acid would be a separate check, theoretically.
Okay, that was what I was
Mhm.
making sure of as I throw paper on the floor.
Because yeah, each of them would be a different spell like ability, even though they're the same spell like ability, because they're coming from different
All right, so
yeah.
in that case, Jessa makes 7 reflex saves.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not trying to kill you, I swear.
So you were hit
Damn.
twice
Not a single one under 20 though. Not bad.
for all of that. I don't know why you're tripping. Oh wait, because you know the damage is coming next. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. Damage. Oh, that's why. Roll 20 froze on me. Alright, guys. Roll 20 is being difficult. I'm trying to reload it and it's not having it right now.
We love to see it.
Mhm.
And by that I mean we hate to see it.
By the way, I just had to give Chris shit because we were just talking about this before stream.
Mm.
Oh yeah. No, I think that you two's old married couple act, it works. It's like whenever Gunnar and I are in the same room for more than 10 minutes, we start to become an old married couple as well. It's a sign of strong friendship.
Mhm. I've been the old married couple before. He died. I don't want one of those again. Sean and I are just friends.
You
Uh,
can tell yourself that, but I know how it looks to me.
whatever. Oh, that's what I was trying to do. I remember now. What's this? I'm trying to steal, guys. There. It's
You
finally
got
reloading.
this. I believe in you.
Well, at that same time. Okay, it finally loaded. I almost had the tablet there and was going to do it the hard way. All right. So let's try again. One, two, three, four, five, six. And that was the first one. So 60 points of acid damage.
60 points. So takes my shields out for now, and does a little bit of hit point damage. Oops. All right. And I need to look up my shields, so because I need to know how much they regenerate. For next round.
Failed. Rate 4. Looks like your rate is 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
4
that's
per
not bad.
round.
Unless I'm in the wrong spot. You look for it. Come back to me when you find it. All right. Sorry about that, folks. I'm glad Roll20 has decided to be cool again. So, Ellis Brothers have been attacked. You've been attacked. Lollipop has managed to stay hidden. So, it's time for Ravi Corefist to get attacked. And that is...
All right. EAC or
1.
KAC?
It'll be AAC. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, okay.
We got a 34, just to let you know.
Okay. 7, 8. Wait, that's not who I'm aiming at. Let's try again. So those ones didn't do it, but these ones. 2, 3, 6, 8. All right, I got it. $34. Well, I have a natural 20.
Yeah, that probably hits. If I had to
Yeah.
guess.
35, so that 19 hits.
Yup.
And 34 for that 18 exactly. So you were hit 3 times.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me those 8 rolls.
All right. Wait, we were hit 3 times?
3 times, and one of them is a crit.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So
Yeah, give me 3 rolls. No, I'm right. 8 rolls is what I need.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
So let's see here.
No, I'm gonna go 7. I just saw that one. 7 rolls.
7d20. We have a +1 to our reflex.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, what's the save we're trying to make?
20.
As in, like, 20? Oh, fuck. Yeah, okay. We did not pass a single one of those.
Wait, you said you got what to your save?
+1? We have a reflex of 13. Oh,
Oh,
no,
okay.
that's +1 from something. So, no, we have a 13. +13.
Plus 13. So
Yeah. So
you
that's not
almost
as
made
bad, but
most
we
of them.
still only make 2.
Yeah, 2.
Sorry,
Okay.
Scott. I should have asked if you wanted to roll that.
Scott, are you a scholar? It's too bad it doesn't work for scholars.
Damn. It really do be like that sometimes.
It's not bad.
You did this one on your next round.
Okay.
For not in the hole by then.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Well, when it comes to our turn, I'm pretty much just gonna let you decide what we do on that turn, because you've read the rules more recently than I have.
30, 60, 80. 92.
Okay, so what happens theoretically if we go below HP?
I have that book.
Is there like a structure thing, or is it straight up bye mech?
I'm getting there. 73. Closer. Max.
If a mech is reduced to 0 hit points, it is wrecked. A wrecked mech can't perform actions including sustain its altitude or depth. If airborne or underwater, such
wow.
mechs typically fall or sink, taking damage as normal. A wrecked mech's operators aren't necessarily in danger, though a mech wrecked in a precarious location could be perilous. A wrecked mech can be repaired. If a mech ever takes damage that exceeds twice its hit points, it's destroyed and can't be repaired.
Okay.
All right, so it's 92 points plus. Oh,
Wait, who's blowing up?
Potentially us?
your upper limbs are glitching now.
Well, hold on. Oh, okay. So is that just a status effect that they were able to inflict?
Yes, glitching comes before destroyed.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. How many attacks in total? It was 3 attacks. So
3
subtract
attacks, and one of them was a crit.
a
That's
crit.
why the thing happened.
Yeah. Subtract 21 from the total damage because we have a hardness of
It drops it
hardness
to
of
71.
71. That's not the worst.
Oh, we're supposed to be subtracting our hardness from the damage?
I believe so.
Yes,
I did not know that.
hardness, it's kind of like items
Yeah.
or terrain. They have a hardness value that directly takes away from the damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, shit, then I need to adjust my shit because I have hardness rating
No.
too. 'cause-
We
Please
are
do so. I'm really not trying to kill any of you at the moment. I'd like you to get to the 2nd level. I mean, you're hitting this week, and I'm hitting this week. It's horrible for both of us.
all right. So we're down to 32 HP on our mech.
25, that puts 25 back on.
Okay, so that was you. God.
Yeah, so that's
Who I forgot to attack?
6 arms.
Oh, Team 6 Arms. Thank you.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
so
so that's my big buddy down here.
Young lady, they can hear you when you do that.
Meow.
That's adorable.
Did you hear a meow?
No, I
Yes.
heard you say young lady.
Yeah. Calling your cat young lady is adorable.
She's not though. She's an old lady. You're an old
Mm,
lady.
mm.
You're an old fat lady.
I call the old ladies at work young ladies all the time. All right, so
Well, it's because she'll
1,
always
2,
be my baby.
3, 4, 5.
You can't understand me.
True.
6.
Sometimes I think she does, and it's usually when I'm telling her, no, you can't have 2 treats in one day. Then she just gets whinier. How do you get even whinier?
Oh dear gosh. So 2, 3. 3 of them hit,
That's rough, buddy.
and one of them is also a crit. So 1,
Wow.
2. What? That's weird. All right. I don't know why that happened. I didn't mean to roll a single d20. All right. 2. And that was not right either. Sorry, guys. I'll get the actual damage here in a second. All right. So after all that silliness, let's try again. So it's 37, 29, and then one more. Six, 96, the 4.
I think
Ah,
kind of in the. Go ahead. Sorry.
so sorry about that. Takes a total of 94 acid damage, and it
Wow.
also gets a glitch in its front legs rather than its arms because it doesn't have any. So it currently, well, it looks like the turtle is not working very well. So that's team 4 arms there, and then team 6 arms there, and then
Did
team 6 arms
anything
here.
hit the travail, by the way?
6. No, the travail was completely missed. 6.
Oh wow.
We dabbed on them.
Well, they forgot to throw acid at you. They didn't forget to
Yeah.
throw acid at the rest of us. I'm okay because they mostly just destroyed my shields for the time being, but I think Warfist took a lot more.
Yeah. Oh shit, shields. How much do we have for shields? Where is my... I forgot to look at that. Oh. We
Okay.
have like
Team 6
31.
arms is hit twice.
A 31 shield still reduces 31 points of damage to your hull.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That's true.
30 my 30 I was grateful for my 33 points of shields, and I have to replenish them at some point, but I don't know if I have time just now.
Oh.
Yeah, he'd probably, it's like,
All right. So you see an ejection from this guy right here as Lennon fucking hits a fucking tiny fucking pod and flies directly at his fucking buddy. Let's see if he can do it. I need.
yeah, I think I think fucking Fable would probably come over the radio and be like, my shields are they're throwing acid around. My shields are out. How's everybody else looking?
We will
That's to make it
survive.
there. So you see an escape pod fucking eject and fucking land perfectly on the war turtle as this guy becomes inert junk on the battlefield. Team 6 arms mechs are not holding together too well. And then this guy took that much. Alright, so. Sorry, everyone. Fighting a million bugs is hard.
It certainly is. I know your pain.
Turn order. That's everyone. Father, it is our turn again. What shall we do this time?
We're going to make a break for that hole, but we got to go the long way around. And he has just enough movement to go around all these things, and not get too close or have to go through any of them to get right before the opening. And he will radio over to Team Forearms. You're getting your asses beat. Come on, get in the hole. And that's our turn. Staying invisible.
You know
Does-
what?
I like it.
Those are some inspirational words.
Your Rayneck, it is finally your turn.
I think the Uranic is going to use he uses laser rifle to fire with because he's got the line property. He's going to fire down this way,
Okay, go ahead.
and let's do that. That's the first thing he's going to do. 36.
That hits.
All
That
right.
hits everything that you aimed at.
Unfortunately, it's only 9 damage, but Fable's like Fable probably radios out. I'm going through. I'll see you on the other side, and then teleports through the hole. Whee!
It doesn't know what to do. Teleportation, I just can't handle that.
This is bullshit, hacking motherfucking little. It gets cut
God.
off.
By the way, I know some of those little bugs got hit with the laser from the travail earlier. Did that 9 points of damage do anything, take any of the rest of those out? I mean, I know it's not a fuck ton of damage. In fact, it's pretty shitty damage, but there's a lot of 2s and a 3 in there. It's like, fuck, man, 9? Really?
You killed one little bug, buddy.
I did. Yay, I'm helping.
I'm proud.
All right, now I just closed that for no reason.
Hey, I hit
Erase those guys.
last time I hit one of the psychic bugs with my sword whip. Okay.
Oh, I remember. Buzz happy that anybody gets
Team
any
Six
kills.
Arms goes down the hole. All right, that is their whole turn. They have a ready to action for when they get down there. All right, so I believe that's you. Nope, that's the end of the round. Guys, we've made it to round
Wait.
2.
What about Robbie Core Warfist?
Wait, did I erase you somehow?
No, we're there at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Okay, see, I took the other four-armed mech off of the thing, and I thought it was the same picture for that brief moment. Robbie
And
Corfist, there is a whole lot of bugs, and you are the only mech that is currently visible.
what do you think, Scott?
The travail's also stuck up here.
Oh, darn it, I forgot Travail. So, nope, let's rewind. At the last moment, as you're looking around in your mech, you see the Travail is still surrounded.
Yeah, what do you think, Scott?
Yes. Cousin,
Cousin, I'm not sure what to do in this moment.
Scott, did you take your wife to work and not tell us? Are you asleep?
No, he told us.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Okay.
Scott, we'll get back to this.
Yeah. All right. Rowan, what do you think? Do you think I should go down the hole or
I'd
try
go
and clear
down
some?
the hole because, well, what you could do is you're right next to it. You could
Uh-huh.
spend a couple actions killing shit in your immediate vicinity. I would not hit him.
Yeah. Um.
He does.
So,
Because
It
he
does
has.
the Bruce Lee thing with all of his pinches at you.
yeah.
I don't think we've hit that one yet, which means it would be at full health, and I don't want to have to keep doing will saves.
Okay. So,
Understandable.
to clear some space, I think the War Fist is going to hit this babois right there, with the shield.
Not even close, baby.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna do the spike shield, which is gonna be an attack of +10.
Oh,
Oh wait, that's +10, so that's 27. Hold on. That's my Bab plus. Why did I not just make an attack roll myself? Um, if I were to have made that an attack roll myself.
make it an attack roll yourself.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Let me do that real quick. Attack, melee,
By the way, if you kill that
submit.
thing, assuming the
Well,
tiny
you
ones.
hit.
And that's gonna be /9d8 +10. There we go.
Ooh, look at that.
46. Not
Yes.
terrible.
It is this one you're attacking, right?
The Scorpion, yes.
Okay. And you said 46
Uh-huh.
minus 46. Since you've seen several of these Robbie die at this point, you know that it's about half dead.
Okay. Um,
If you kill it, I can probably make it to the hole with my turn.
uh,
Assuming that the little ones can't stop my movement.
The
right.
little ones have not stopped your movement yet.
Cool.
Um,
Excellent.
in theory, would I be able to use the flamethrower and then dip? Like, is that like a possibility?
You
Yeah.
could use the flamethrower as I use the flame. Since you used the shield,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can now use the
Scott, you're
flamethrower.
back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
Scott.
Okay, cool. Now I have
That was
the
important.
person who I was wanting to be in the driver's seat for this turn here. So, I have made one attack on the Scorpion. What do you think you're gonna do?
I think he's still in the car driving, so this is difficult.
I'm doing both. Yeah, finish it off with the
Okay.
sky.
Nice.
I
Oh,
should
with the scythe. Okay.
I should roll that, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta get there. I am looking for War Fist.
Wolfist.
Where do you have the weapons actually listed at under character?
They're like lower down the list.
Oh, I thought at one point you guys had used the War Fist character sheet to like make actual attacks on it.
I don't think so.
Okay, so it's not there. I need the other War Fist.
The note.
Just you check the chart.
I had set all that up for the Aranek, so I'm the
Okay.
one who did all that.
Tough arms. And the scythe. Yeah. No. Having
'Cause, yeah,
such
what-
issues.
My plan is to disengage siege mode and then just dead heat it for the rest of the way.
Mm.
Alright, Scott, this is for you. That hit. So now I have to go back. The scythe does 98 slash. Okay.
Slash.
No. 8. What's the bonus to that?
Plus 10.
Okay.
Pretty good.
8. And that is for our lie.
Nice.
Boosh.
Team
There you
Four
go.
Arms.
The scorpion mech of the Ravi falls before Warfist.
True.
Let me move it out of the way. It's a whore. Alright. So, there's the smash. So you had your 2 attacks. That would cost power points. So what are your power points at? Do you have enough power points to do your move action?
We
I'm
should
looking.
have recovered.
And you took damage, so you should have got more.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, we took damage. Were any of those melee? Oh, no, we should have been
No.
dealing more damage with melee. Oh well.
Okay. Okay.
It's the plasma shield or whatever, but we did what we needed to.
Alright.
Yeah, so how much is an attack for a PowerPoint?
Devastating hit. Aim. Resist. Replenish maneuver. Called shot. Roll scan.
Because do you use PowerPoints when you make an attack? I thought it was when you made like special attacks.
Right, so yeah, I spoke out of.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, you could use 3 power points to do a devastating hit.
Mm.
You could resist for 1 power point. That would have been nice for when you took acid damage.
Yeah. That's an oopsie.
It's alright. We'll remember for
Um,
next turn, because there'll be more acid downstairs.
yeah. Scott, you cool with us going down the hole now?
Don't say anything if you're
Everybody
okay
in
with
the
it.
hole.
Everybody but the August Travail, but they've got a plan.
And
Okay,
luckily,
then
they
yeah.
go next.
Alright. We're gonna dip.
Alright, you've dipped. August Travell, welcome to the top of the turn.
Alright, well, plan is underway. Disengage siege mode. And then I get, in the end, 14 spaces that I can move. I need 12. So we're gonna... But my mouse is fucking up. There's a way we can do it without bumping into any of the big guys. So we're also gonna dip.
Okay.
Hell
That
yeah.
leaves Lollipop invisible upstairs.
Yeah, because I could
Father?
almost make it.
Father, I think we're alone now.
I think we're alone now.
Well,
Good.
we're gonna go in the hole and we're gonna go stick with our buddies, right?
Right. Though, before we leave, we could hit the atmosphere code and then move.
That would be very, very good.
Very well
Splendid
thought.
idea.
Oh, it's our turn.
So we do that.
Boosh! And then across at least where everyone could see in the first place, there is a crackle as all of the atmosphere that was holding everything down dissipates, and a whole bunch of confused bugs. Yeah.
They fly
And then
away.
and
There's nothing to make for their wings to move to fly.
Oh, I thought, like, the gravity turned off.
No, it's just no atmosphere. They flump to the ground choking.
Huh.
Oh, I don't like any of this.
Oh boy.
There's more of those fucking screamers.
there's all kinds of new stuff down here.
I'm I'm shitting my pants just a little bit at whatever these dune worms are here.
Well, they're obviously the
Oh, these
sleepers, and
guys?
they have obviously awoken.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Those are very special, but you'll see.
Blessed be the
And
coming and the going of him.
Freaking giant earthworms.
so, because the August Revolt just went, you know what that means, right?
Huh.
It's their turn.
Oh God.
Does it? Our
Um,
turn order's gone.
I'm gonna refresh, see if that fixes it. Sometimes that'll fix turn order.
I was gonna say I'll refresh too, just in case it was on my end.
Uh,
Not to be confused with Mayan.
Nope.
hmm. Yeah, no, that's not pulling it up. Try adding a single entry through like the little gear thing. That sometimes resets the tracker to be correct again for everyone.
Is the turn order supposed to hold up via changing maps?
I think turn orders go through changing maps.
I don't know.
I don't
if
think
they-
I don't think they do. I don't
Yeah?
remember because I've never had it. That's a thing I had a problem with, and a problem that I came up with on the final battle is because I was part of the
Mhm.
reason it went down the way it did was because I realized I couldn't do separate maps and have like initiative orders like all in the like and keep it and have the initiative order stay the same on separate
Oh,
maps.
that's obnoxious.
Well,
Okay. So you know what that means.
New
I need 10.
initiatives?
Do you want to do it that way?
It doesn't matter to me. I was just guessing.
Well, no, I was gonna click on each of you and then put you in separately. Fine, let's try this again.
Yeah, I'm cool with whatever you decide.
Alright, so first, let me do this. Remove all turns and clear this. Clear. Alright, everyone select your tokens and then make new initiative checks as the
okay.
appropriate characters that are yourself. Now, this
You want to do initiative or me? Oh, wait, I can do initiative because I have a very, very high initiative bonus. No, I don't. I only have an initiative bonus of 1. Scott, what you got?
I got a 7.
Sounds like you should be rolling initiative for us.
you're still not home? Or you are home?
No, I'm home.
Okay, then you roll it.
We got the
Good.
same thing.
Wow.
That's fine.
The coincidence. Wow. Look at our fucking initiatives. Look at us
I know
go.
we had 12 last time. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Robbie Corfish, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so this guy isn't here anymore. There are currently 6 people in this turtle guy down here. They're all like, well, we're not doing nearly as well in these mechs as we did when we were fighting all the swarm coming into that cavern. There we could not die. We are still with you, comrades. So, I need to click here. Wait. Add turn. Okay, now let's go with Hey,
Was that the bugs?
that's the swarm. They go on 23 again.
God damn it. I love how we're like, yeah, like we might have a chance to beat the bugs. Bugs immediately roll way better than us still.
Yep.
Right. All right. Now I need to go here. Jesta, you're doing it again.
They're doing this with a +4 to initiative. I got like a +11. How am I not beating them on initiative? Fucking rolling shit.
Nuffle does not like us.
Doesn't like me anyway. Jesus.
All right, roll 20. One more time.
There, Rockington.
Good reference.
Thank
Let me
you.
read this book. As something new gets to happen. By the way, Robbie Corfist, what is your AI doing right now besides helping you guide the ship? Since we're thinking about AI, don't you still have one of those?
I mean, Klez got one on
Right,
his
but
like.
I thought you had one on the mech as well.
I don't think so. I think let me see here. We have a superior computer. So not quite an AI because it doesn't have VI stuff.
Okay.
Mm.
I've lost my page
No, we have
number.
the extra circuits of the hatchet whatnot.
Yeah.
All right, let me see.
By the way, to replenish your shields, you spend 2 power. It's a move action. You spend 2 power points, and it replenishes 1d8 base, and then 1d8 per 5 tiers of the mech.
Okay.
There. That's not right.
So
There.
for me, where my mech
right.
is a tier 10 mech, I would roll 3d8, and that's how many shield points I would replenish.
Now. Are we ready? I finally got it figured out. Sorry about that, guys.
I'm
Yep.
ready.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm ready.
So, I will need Lollipop to make a piloting check. I will need Warfist to make a piloting check. And I will need the August Travell to make a piloting check. In fact, the Warfist needs to technically make 2.
Scott, do you have a better piloting than me? I've got none.
1. Oh, none? Okay.
Yeah.
Total of
Rim.
7.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to make those piloting checks for us.
Don't
Check.
know why it rolled 2.
Check. Okay. Make one more
Sure
for me,
about that?
Scott.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. So, good news. These worms that are right in front of you as you come down onto this level shine with a shimmering blue light, and they both let off a pulse. And suddenly, everyone that had to make saves, those of you that failed one, which a 14 is a fail, have been hit by a bioelectric EMP pulse, and
Ooh.
you will have a glitch system, which I will roll for now.
God damn, that's our second glitch system. What does glitching do to a system?
I will read that next. 5. Hang on. Both sets of arms are now glitched.
God damn.
All right, now I have to find glitched. And for that, I will use the actual internet. Wait a minute. Backpack. Forgot I have a GM screen that has that on there. Glitched.
Yeah, I think
All checks attempted involving a glitch system, except hold it together. Nope. So they take a -2 penalty. So all your attacks with
Damn.
your arms will take a -2.
Damn.
And that's what's happening right now.
Our glitch is fixable.
Yes.
There's
It's
overtouch.
an engineering check or a computer check, just like you were doing if you were doing space combat for fixing glitch systems. Which I'm actually near that fucking spot too. Oh.
Let's see here. I have a 10 total in engineering.
17.
Damn. All right.
Screw you. I don't want to do that.
Now these orange lines, are those walls?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so it'll be a successful engineering check during your turn if you're trying to fix a glitch system. And it will be engineering. So. All right. So that's that one and that one. Okay. Now. These little round ones, you see a stinger on each of them as you're looking, and it starts to glow and they fire upon you.
mm,
And so that's one at the August Travail and one at Ravi Core Fist. Oh, there it is. $30 hits your EAC, August Travail.
I want to say no. No, it
Okay.
does not. EAC is 34.
All right, and Ravi Core Fist, a 33 does hit your EAC, correct?
Nope. 34.
No? Aha, excellent. So they miss. But lightning shoots basically from their stingers at you and misses. Then this guy disappears. Pretend that he's not over here. As he flies down. These guys will fly forward. This one will move here. And then you can barely see these guys back here, but they will also disappear this turn as they go deeper into the hive.
Yeah, I think Fable was like out of the frying pan. It was like a little bit crowded down here. Not a lot of room to move.
Yeah, no joke. I think, yeah, you're not wrong.
All right, this kind of looks like the inside of Unicron, but slightly more Futurama.
Good.
Good
Now,
descriptor, but slightly more Futurama.
Yeah.
there are a lot of them that at the moment are not doing anything. You've only been engaged by the ones that were closest to you. The rest of them are moving to investigate. The ones that disappeared, I'd worry about because they'll come back. Um, and that takes us to Warfist.
I
So,
have one question first.
I have 7 answers.
Would doing the engineering check
That would
count
be
as a
your.
full action, or can I do that and cast a spell? Or would I have to focus on doing the repairs? Technically, yeah, my mind would have to be focused on the repair. Never mind, I reasoned
I was gonna
myself.
say. I was about to say the same thing. Good job. All right. So, are you going to do that as your action, or
Okay, so technically, we get 2 actions. So
right?
he could do what he needs to do, and I'm going to do the engineering thing to fix at least one arm.
Okay. So you need to do your engineering check first to see if it works, and that way, whatever weapon he uses from that set of arms doesn't get the minus. Oh. Okay. You haven't done it yet. That's good enough.
all right. And then, so, Scott, you were saying something about defense stance. Is that just like, should I point the shield at something, or what should I do?
Yeah, so on the shield, there's that ability.
Oh, okay. I must have missed
Okay,
that reading over it.
as a move action, the mech can position the shield to interrupt incoming attacks, granting a +1 shield bonus to AC
Oh,
and
yeah.
reflex saving throws until the beginning of next turn.
Oh, yeah, then I'm absolutely doing that.
Okay.
Which, yeah, I think that would end up getting us into that would take care of our turn, I think.
All right.
It
All
also
right, Nick.
doubles our hardness.
Oh, very nice.
Hell yeah.
First
Well,
of all,
if we
check the
use the
mic.
reaction. Sorry, I missed that
Oh,
word. You
that's
have to
fine.
use a reaction to double your hardness against that one attack.
Oh,
That
hell
times
yeah.
damage.
I'll do that if we have to.
Jester, you still not talking except in the real world.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Fire the laser. See, I just want to figure out which way is gonna be hit the most amount of targets. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So that's the direction I'm gonna fire it. It's got a range of 100 feet, and I'm gonna try to get this centered up where I can get the line, and whatever is beyond that, because I can't scroll it any further. Let's see. Let me do this. Oops. Now let's see. Yeah. So I can hit all of those. all the way out to, and then I'm gonna. But first, before I do that, I'm gonna spend 2 power points to replenish my shields. So I'll make that roll first. 7, I'll take it. I mean, I kind of
Yeah,
have.
take it.
Look at there. Seven more points I didn't have. That's fine. And then let's pull up and make that attack roll here. Oh, wrong tab there. Alrighty. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh. 45.
Oh, yeah. For who?
20 points of damage, and let me get that
I
snap.
got the line.
Yeah, you might want to see. It was like
Is
that.
that 100?
Yeah,
What
if you
about
want
me?
to, zoom out the little slider, you can. Yeah, you can see where everybody that's in that line. It actually goes all the way
Hmm.
out to this wall, effectively.
20 points. Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone just draws a line because they can.
Not everyone.
Okay, you're one of the cool kids then, Computer King.
That's why
I
he's
thought
the king.
Me neither,
That's
Smile.
true.
I thought, hey, I thought the cool kids were the ones that did what everybody else was doing.
Yeah, that's
That's how high school works, right?
Yeah.
That's how the military works, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how private contractors for the military work, right?
I feel.
Yeah.
I was about to say. I feel like there's a difference between high school and the military.
That's the joke. Thank you. Thank
Well,
you.
I'm kind of dummy, so I need these things clearly spelled out for me, like a high schooler.
See, we're gonna tie it back there. I see what you did there.
The military's pretty much.
Oh no,
do
Satan!
as we tell you.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I've got for this round. And replenish some shield points and fire my laser at a bunch of shit.
I'm a firing my laser. Boy.
Blah! Ah, a more elegant meme from a simpler time.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We
So
did it.
now, the August Travail.
Whew. Fuck, there's a lot going on here.
Yeah, you think Fable's like, that's kind of what I just said.
Well,
Right.
That's me, the person, going, whoo.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot going on here. Let me look
There's
at
about
all
to be
this.
more.
Yeah, I don't like that. Sabotage. Yeah. So for 3 PP, haha, we are going to target this
Copy.
bug here, Mr. Pinky, for a sabotage power. So this will be targeting its EAC.
Hit.
It needs to make a fortitude save.
And
Good.
Rowan says he can't hit anything with the dice.
I mean, I can in this mech because it lets me use piloting checks.
Fair.
Jesus. Well,
Okay, I take back everything I
Yeah,
just said,
'cause
Rowan.
here's
I'm
the-
sorry.
here's the thing:
Sorry.
never use the EMP cannon because it's fucking pointless.
Ooh.
Well,
You have to
just used-
succeed at a hit, then they have to fail at a save.
All right, so
I still get an
I didn't
action.
realize you were. I know, but you used an EMP cannon against something that has a natural immunity against EMPs because it does them itself.
EMP battle.
Uh,
Right? I
Well-
don't know. Honestly, I think they just got boosted 20% in power.
Yeah.
No.
Can't move anywhere, can't get away from that, but I'm pretty confident with my piloting check. So we're also going to shoot the laser, but I don't think we have as good of an angle.
Take your
'Cause
time. Find your
We
best
can.
angle.
Oh my god,
You
mouse.
might be able to hit it. You might
Oh.
be able to hit a couple of them that I hit, which might polish a couple off. I don't know.
I can do something like that. I don't want to hit him. I don't like him. Go away.
He's
Oh,
a
that
bad
one.
man.
Could do something like
Technically.
that. Did you hit any of these?
I should have hit most of those.
Yeah.
I was gonna say those are
Yeah.
those top 3 he hit plus. Well, no, you hit the same one that he did.
Oh
And
yeah, wait a minute. We're outside of his
technic-
range. We're outside
Yeah, I
of
was
his
gonna say
range.
that
Fuck
guy.
him.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Throw rocks at the bad man.
I can hit up both of them. Fuck these guys in particular.
Stoop kid won't leave his stoop.
Nah, we want to focus fire. But I could ignore one of the itty bitties in order to hit both of those. In fact, that's probably what I'll do. Is it's gonna
I was
hit
gonna say.
these
as long as you-
guys.
I was gonna say you probably hit as long as you're hitting a couple of them that I hit. We're still at least crossing the fire a bit. The
Oh no, we're
fire-
crossing streams.
Ew, well, we've got a good crossfire going on type situation. Well,
So
not even
that would
cross
be
firing team really.
also against EAC because it's an energy weapon.
Are you using you're using a laser?
It-
We're both using lasers,
Yeah.
so that's awesome. You know.
So that would be 90-10.
90-10.
90-10s, I wish.
Yeah.
Your laser is definitely more powerful than mine.
3
yeah.
10s.
If only there were
Not
90 of
bad.
them. So
Right?
56
Alright,
damage.
Your blow is way more devastating. None of them are dead yet because they only took 20 from the last guy that shot us.
Yeah, but
Hey.
it's a good chunk of change.
He's a
Alright.
he's a bigger mech. More
And-
focused on firepower.
Now I
Gonna
gotta give them all
fucking-
damage so I don't forget.
So what does Devastating Strike do again?
And you've
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was just there.
And you do have both charity and
Yeah,
temperance.
Temperance.
So you've got a lot of moves.
Devastating hit. 3 power points after hitting a creature with an attack, but before dealing damage. The mech increases its weapon's damage value by 1 against that creature.
Alright.
So, I'm going to let you retroactively re-roll
Oh.
that damage.
Oh,
If
one
it-
damage
if
for
it-
each damage that I rolled.
Weapon. Oh,
For each
Well,
damage.
no, that's only for a weapon that already does extreme damage. They're not doing
Oh,
extreme.
extreme damage. Well, that's also I was thinking for something else. I thought it had something to do with
Oh, okay,
melee
I get it.
attacks. Because what Temperance is going to do on his turn is take the flame doshko and bonk the guy in front of us.
Oh, it decreases the damage by 1 step. So
So if it was a high damage, it does extreme damage.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We'll do that for this one.
Okay.
Because we're going
Spend
to
your
try
power points.
We are back down to 1 power point.
And you're gonna
Try and bonk him on the head.
re-roll that damage.
Well, no.
Nope, it's the
This
other
is for a different attack.
Oh, for a different attack. I get you.
Ugh.
Because you do have a lot of shit to do.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, that's a
that
miss.
does not hit.
Fuck.
Wah wah.
Oh, that's their.
All right. So that takes it to Father. It is time. What is our goal on this level?
First, we're going to get someplace a little bit safer or less in the middle of everything, where everything's going, and then we're going to scan, make sure we got the best route.
Okay.
Maybe there's some extra holes that those things in the back went through.
Mm.
And then,
Yes, Father. You pick the spot, and then we'll
Ye-
make the scan.
yep. Now let's see. We're going. How tall is the ceiling?
You have plenty of room. There are gargantuan-sized things in this room.
Okay, good.
Hell yeah.
I'll fly 10 feet up. And so I have 80 feet more of movement. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Now hide in that little corner there and do my scanning. Is that computers or piloting?
Last time we decided it was computers, so we'll stick with that.
Okay.
Father, I can help.
Now go right ahead and help.
No, 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 no. That's enough for a help roll. Yeah, you got a +2.
Yay, 45
45.
total.
All right, so this weird pattern that you already see has been marked out in an X. Wherever the things actually like disappeared, they left a floor there, but it's not as strong as some of the other floor. So this is a fracture point here. And then there's also fracture points here and here. And you also find this tunnel over here where it's too small for your mechs to go through.
Okay. But it is small enough for bugs to come out of.
Those little bugs.
So no other exits save for the potentially busting through those holes.
Well, if we were to go further up this way, which there's no map for at the moment, there would be another exit here. But that's also how they were getting back to the surface. So, and then same way with this. Technically, there is more entrance behind you, but those bugs just haven't made it to the map yet.
Okay.
So
So,
this is a big ass corridor.
yep, and we're done.
Okay. You're over there in that corner. Team 6 arms. All right, boys. Oh wait, wrong accent. Comrades. I believe. I wish this map was a better map. I should have upgraded our computer before this. Yeah.
Comrade Korruptovich took all our money.
All right.
Has beautiful dacha on Vesk 5.
Mm.
Okay. Whoa. That was not what we wanted to do. It's ridiculous. Okay. Which
Do we have a do we have a do we
that's
have a
true. You
point of
never
entry?
Lolly, you never did try to whoa. Yeah. Aha. I literally put it on top of it. That's funny. But that one does need to go there. That one needs to go There. There. This one, two.
I think he'd probably be like, "What's the play here? What's the play, Captain?"
First things first, we need to clear up some breathing room, or else these things are gonna barrel into us and we ain't going nowhere.
We got any idea where we're going yet?
Well, I've scouted up ahead and around, and there's a couple of spots that we might be able to break open in the floor and go deeper.
All right, so Team Six Arms manages to push all of those guys into a lump,
Hell
but
yeah, more
doesn't
football
manage to
plays.
do anything besides
My
that
turn.
to them. No, I said 6 arms, not 4 arms.
Oh yeah, because our token, we're 2 turns down.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, they're at the bottom of the initiative.
Yes. Now it's back to the top, which unfortunately for some of you. All right. So this one,
I
there's
have
an
a bad
eruption.
feeling about this. Oh fuck.
Then
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are some unfortunate.
Or we have our shield.
We do. That's true.
all right. What's your KAC, Ravi Corfist again? I'm sorry.
So it's gonna be 36, I want to say. Let me double check that real quick. 36, but plus 2, so 30. 38.
Okay. So 38. Okay. We're going to start with this. That's a miss. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Now, let's see. 1, 2, 3. So make 3 reflex saves, Ravi Corfist.
I'm
And
gonna leave that
August.
one. I've been rolling beans tonight. Scott, I'm leaving that one to you.
And that one's
All right,
one
and the
that your
August
mech
Travail.
has.
August Travail, make 2 saves for me.
Oh god. Oh fuck, we're dying.
Oh, and sorry, Aranic, I guess you have 1.
And what is it? Is it a piloting check or a saving throw here?
It's a
It's a
reflex.
saving
Well,
throw.
yeah, I did reflex save, so we're going with reflex save.
All right.
Jesus.
Well,
August Travail,
How many am I making? I'm sorry.
you need to
3?
make 2, 3.
Okay.
All right, and August Travail, you made it exactly. Oh,
I'm not doing any better.
all
An
right.
8, a
So
2, and a 14.
hang on.
Are you using your mech's reflex saves, or are you using your character's reflex save?
I looked at the one on the.
So that plus 1
Okay.
meant we were getting plus 1 from another thing, which was our legs. So we actually have a plus 13.
Oh,
So you would have a 20, a 14, and a 26.
okay, so
Right,
one
but that
failed.
1. So that means I need to roll a d20.
So that's a lot better.
Yeah.
Only failing 1 instead of failing 3.
13. Ooh. So you have a system failure on your frame.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit.
Oh,
Although system
So it's-
damage can be devastating, mech can overcome these setbacks. At the beginning of your turn, you can spend 2 power points to ignore the malfunctioning condition for any one component, or spend 4 to treat one of the components inoperable conditions as malfunctioning. So if you have 4 power points, you can still do stuff.
Who's this?
That
That's us.
is Team Four Arms.
Yeah.
Bobby Corfist is currently has an inoperable frame or a system failure on its frame from that one. So
Oh my
Right.
god. Ugh.
and
Hey, how confident, Scott, would you be running this mech? Like just rim.
Depending on your guys' pilot count,
yeah,
he can't
we
on
have
his
to have
own.
2 people. We have
Damn.
to have 2
Okay.
people in the mech.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'll be right back.
okay. All right. I'm not gonna do that. So
Not gonna do what?
I thought about getting out the fumble deck.
Uh.
All right. Now that was your fumble, and then the August Travail failed once. So that is another d20. This one. So the August Travail has no arms, and it's listed as upper, so they do not have a system glitch.
It has arms.
Oh, I thought you only had legs.
No, it has
No,
arms.
I'm just silly and looking at the wrong picture. All right. Well, then your arms have the glitch, so you have the -2.
Shit. Well, at
But
least it's
just
not
the
the
glitch,
frame.
right? All right. Now, bonus. Oh, wait. Not bonus. I'm not
Bonus,
ready to
you
go
make the
yet.
players cry.
Yeah.
Don't cry. Not yet. You haven't seen what the other guys can do.
Oh no.
This one
And we'll
is
be
gonna
weeping on the
be
floor, crawled in the
forward.
fetal position.
Oh yeah.
Forward.
You know, if I had to guess there, Scott, I'm not thinking our mech is gonna make it to the next round.
5 forward. 5. No, that was too far, wasn't it? It was.
Don't worry, if our mech gets disabled, we can get above them.
There.
Okay, so the only ones that have to make will saves here are Team 6 Arms. Oh,
oh.
okay, and that is so everyone in Team 6 Arms takes 35 or half.
What they get for
So
having an extra set of arms. It's just confusing him.
2, 3. 3 of them will take 35. The rest will take 17.5 or 18. Okay. They're fine. They're high level. All right. Lots of stamina. Now, Everything else moved. Okay. That did not work the way it was supposed to. Let's try again. Boom. Tunnel sizing. All right. So that's that. Those guys win. Those guys win. All right. So the ray neck means 2. And it's missed. Probably core twice. 1, 2. And it's missed both times. Oof. Now the little ones. One of them fumbles and hits the ground. We will give it that. All right. As it's prone this round. Nothing else came close to hitting you. 10 plus 8. Nope. All right. So now it's Warfist.
I forgot that's me. Okay, so on my part, I'm gonna cast Make Whole on our mech.
Hell yeah.
Miracles, Mind Thrust, Mending, Make Whole. One construct.
If the mech's considered a construct.
Question: are mechs considered constructs? I think they are.
I think they have construct rules.
Oh, Scott, this is why I both love and hate you.
The left field plays.
Then again, there are some weird things that don't have construct rules, like androids and automaton.
Well, and I know I've read it before. That's why I'm looking.
Androids count as constructs or humanoids for effects and spells, whichever is worse for them. So
Man, so
if
they actually
somebody
have
were to
it
cast,
better in Pathfinder.
so if you were going to cast a spell at me, the effect would be whichever's worse for me is whichever is going to treat me as a construct or a humanoid. So if it only targets constructs, I'm a construct. If it only targets humanoids, I'm a humanoid.
Dang, because in Pathfinder 2, it's they don't count as constructs. They only count as humanoids with the android
So
trait.
mechs have the construct immunities universal creature rule.
So yeah,
Mechs aren't objects.
But they are constructs,
Hang on, I'm still
I
reading.
think.
well, there is a
Yeah.
difference between the two.
Yeah.
Hey, Pazio, you know, if you responded to us more often, you could just tell us right away.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to stop swearing. All right,
Yeah, I think. Yeah, go ahead.
we're gonna go with yes, it works. So do your
Hell
5d6 points
yeah.
of heal. The dice roller's over that. All right. No, that's
We
not
got
bad.
13.
Hell yeah. Well, 3 1s, but the 2 5s. So
Help.
they do help, yeah.
All right. So
Then whatever you're gonna do.
Yes. Which I am going to make a path for us here. I am going to charge here. So let me real quick. Wait, nope. Hold on. Why is that giving me a -4? That is not what that is supposed to look like. Something is wrong.
try again. Try harder.
Yeah, what is wrong with my character sheet? Oh, artificial intelligence. Okay, I was very confused.
Character sheet. More like character
Character
shit.
shit. All right. So
Wah,
a
wah.
29. However, we'll cash in that resolve point so that I get the +4 on this, and then I also should have another +4, so that'd actually be with a +8. So cashing in the things so I get the feat for aggressive bull rush, and then on top of that, also already having the +4 because it's a combat maneuver, and there's no easy combat maneuver button.
Right.
So it'd be
So,
38 actually.
okay. So you bull rush into this thing, and you do hit it, but it is large enough, and its mouth opens as you're coming at it. That when you hit it, you're literally hitting its oh god, uvula in its
Oh,
throat. Like you rush forward, and it literally uh Barrow.
damn. Well, it would still take its trample damage, thankfully. I hope.
Yes, it's still going to take all the damage.
Okay, so that's gonna
And
be
you are going to hit its uvula, which means it might throw you up. I'm going to give it a percentage chance.
fair. We also did just get or we all not did just get. We also did get hit
Wait,
with
did you get swallowed?
partially.
Possibly. Roll
I
damage.
Um, I'm kind of taking
Yeah,
that one in stride.
I think
So
Fable. I think Fable would probably be like, "That's not good."
yeah,
No, we
um,
charged
Oh,
into its
that's
mouth.
nasty.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He would probably follow. He would probably be like, "What do you? Ah, that doesn't look good at all."
Okay, so we're gonna get. Let's see here. We're gonna get. It is +2, and then. Okay, so it would count as the shield. So, and we're also expending 2 PP doing this, 2 power points.
Thank you.
Yes. So let's see here. That's going to be 98 plus 10 plus 12. So slash 98 plus 22.
22. 50.
90. That's D6s. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
98. Okay.
Okay.
Made a
Then
difference.
10 points is always important.
Oh yeah, it's points that we didn't do when I rolled the D6s, so.
oh, wrong way. It does not throw you up.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's just perfect.
Oh, is it? All right. Well, that's
Okay.
all I think the Warfist can do
Well,
right
that was
now.
a disconcerting laugh.
See, because I was planning on pushing through and making a hole for people to run through, but it turns out that we went into a different hole. And that it doesn't
Yes.
want to give us up.
Yes. Technically, you are in between level 2 and 3 at the moment.
I'm
'Cause
sorry?
This thing,
Of the map.
because this thing is
No, I
between level
know.
2 and level 3 of the map.
Oh my god. That's
2.5.
insane. If we can
This is perfect.
Wait,
we can
kill it,
tear
go
this-
through it.
Yeah, if we can do that, we
Exactly.
might be able to open the next level. Holy shit.
Speed
Yeah,
run.
I already.
All right, but we are at the Arrayneck. Arrayneck, you have just seen on your screen as the Ravi Corefist fucking is swallowed whole.
Teleport.
Teleport inside of it. Make it blow up.
Teleport and going to be firing a weapon here. I want to first. I want to draw the line here. Actually, I will go ahead and I have the power points to make it a devastating attack. So that's I think what I'll do. It'll only give me an extra D8 on damage, but that's fine. So and then we'll give that. We'll roll that extra 1d8 here. So that's 18 plus 8.
26 points of damage.
26.
26, and I am. Hold on a second. If it'll let me do it here. That way.
Okay.
So all of those take that 26 points of damage. And Fable's gonna be like, Rim, Clem, what are you doing?
Having fun.
What are you-
In their
You should try
defense, I think it was a bamboozle.
Yeah, no, we did not have a choice in doing this.
He's like, well, yeah, he's more referring to the
he is.
idea of running right into it.
Yeah, I think
It's like,
Claire is going to say, to defeat the Ravi, one must fight head on. Just like over the radio.
Head on, not
It's
head
all
in.
It's all part of the plan, guys. Calm down. We got this. Remember, second shot, learning how to do things. We got this. We know what we're doing.
Team forearms! And then I'm just gonna click the comms off.
See if you can't kill that thing. I'd rather them be head in and head
All right.
strong than head less.
August Travail.
Yeah. We're Temperance is going to attempt an engineering check to fix our arms. Whoop.
That's an engineering check.
And then thinking. I know what to do. We're going to use the last of our PP to do it. Of our PowerPoints.
Rowan.
It's so hard. It's so hard not to meme.
Rowan, I'm gonna say the forbidden fruit.
Hey, that doesn't bother me. That bothers
He doesn't
That
care.
bothers Mira.
Mira.
Yes, and if I say the forbidden fruit, Mira will run upstairs, kick open your door, and throw a flip-flop at you.
Dog, I am too lazy and don't own flip-flops. All you'll do is upset me, and I am small and powerless.
That's not true. You have server control of the voices.
That's true, I do.
We're gonna try to kill this thing's engines because it has not EMP'd us. It is not immune, as far as we know. There's a 42 hit. Well, now it needs to make it save again.
Okay, that was Will.
Fort. We like fort saves. We like fort saves.
I do like fort saves.
Paizo loves reflex saves and will saves, though. Fort saves. Never heard of them.
Fort save.
Please. Please. Let me see if that passes or not. Plus 14. 12. It actually misses by, or it misses the save by 1.
Okay, so what happens?
It is reduced to 0 speed for its movements for 1 round.
And you were doing this one, right?
Yeah, the one that ate them. I don't want to go in
Okay.
nowhere.
Sure. All right, it's not going to go nowhere. So, Peeping Tom. Father, it's our turn.
And it looks like one of our men just decided to shove himself down the gullet of a whale.
Cross-referencing. Whale. Ah, human stories. Gotcha.
Also, I think
Which-
I know exactly how this thing gets stopped from moving. So
Which one has the
With the
team forearms in its belly?
yeah, with Team Forearms in its in its gullet at the moment, it's too big to go back through the hole that it originally made, because they are kind of, trimmers / sandwormy. So,
Well, I'm not invisible anymore, so I'm gonna
uh-oh.
just make the short trip to over here. Oops. There we go. Over here. And I have a plasma rifle that I'm going to be firing. And
Man,
I'm
can we
trying
just-
not.
Should we rename ourselves from the Raiders to Team Plasma Rifle?
Hey, it works good.
It real good.
I'm using a laser rifle, so I don't know about you guys.
Oh yeah,
No,
plasma.
I'm going to miss the closest one, but I'm going to get a few things in between.
Yeah, and
Look,
so you'll definitely get a few of them that I hit too. So
That's good.
that's what it's all about.
And what do I roll for damage? Because it's high damage, and that's
What
all I
tier
know.
are you?
14.
What
90
so
10.
yeah, I was
90
gonna say,
10.
what is
90 10s.
your weapon the same tier as you are?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, what
Right,
tier's your
as your-
weapon?
I bought it at the same tier I am. I buy everything at the same tier I am.
Okay,
on
Okay.
that.
so then, yeah, it's 90 10.
Okay.
Because we've been using the same weapon. Because it's
Zappity
so
zap.
fucking good.
That
Or-
guy.
Wait, no, you said you didn't hit that one. This one.
Yeah, it's this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
He
And the
basically
wall
hits
behind
one-
him.
He basically hits one more guy than I hit.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Okay. So, as for our friend up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Yeah, taking up weapons with the line property is a good idea in this situation.
Actually, Team 6 Arms is going to seize this opportunity. Take a guarded step back. And then. That is still enough to dig a hole. And they crash through and down into the next level.
Oh,
I guess it's
shit.
a plasma rifle. Yeah.
All right, so there's that. Uh-oh. Boom. We are at the top of the round, and we are going to try and push through this one, folks. So inside
Oh,
the massive fucking Robbie worm, um, you can clearly see from, your display screens that you have dealt it damage in here, and it starts to secrete liquid. And all of that is acid damage.
Resist!
Yeah, if you have
Uh,
resistances,
Yeah, you
yeah,
could send a
otherwise,
PowerPoint to do a resistance and add like a D4 or something, wasn't it?
that sounds about right. But basically, gonna be $44 acid damage, but there's no reflex save if you're inside this thing as it's secreting acid for a fucking attack.
you know what we might want to do? Spend that reaction to have that damage.
Okay, that sounds good. Also, it's going to start swallowing you at this point too.
Okay.
So that's crushing damage. That will be
wait a minute. Why
At
do I
least it
have
can't move.
not well. Only if it does enough crushing damage, just like tin can them. So,
Nah, that's what the kill engine is for.
uh,
Because I thought, hey, can't let them run away with our buddies inside.
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
So let's just stop them from moving. Smile.
all right. So that's 65 points of crushing damage.
Jesus.
Nothing personnel, kid.
At least that's getting
Uh,
halved.
I'm
22.
doing the
They're lucky
math
if they
here.
don't get halved.
Go
I'm
ahead.
doing the math here. Wait, so that gets halved?
Wait,
From
does
your
the crushing
reaction,
damage
doesn't it?
also get halved?
Or is it only
Uh,
one attack?
it's reaction for one attack, and I'm doing the
Okay.
math here, and I don't think we could survive no matter which one of these we have.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think our mech is about to get dumpstered. Scott, do you have a solution to this one?
So if it gets to 0, it's disabled inside of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I might have a plan, we might be able to somehow get out of here. I'm sorry, Warfist might be swallowed whole and we eject.
Would
It's
we
a
be able to eject? Oh,
yeah.
I think I have something. Because currently we're disabled, which means the mech is not destroyed yet.
You can't like repair hull damage
No,
inside combat. So
no. I
other
was
than that
not
spell,
planning on that, but Scott, I might be able to buy you a way out of this.
Get both of us out of here.
You can get both of us out of here, even with its closed mouth.
Well, I have fly and I have life bubble.
Oh shit, that's pretty fucking good.
Can you use both?
That's a good action too, or question.
Yeah.
All right, so fly.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I have a force pack. I could
Okay,
activate
so you're
eight.
not using fly on the
Okay.
or flight. All right, you're using a force pack. All right,
Yeah.
force packs are
So
Okay.
if
better.
I do life bubble on him and I, interlock 2 or 3 arms around him, and jetpack out as we eject, flying up the thing,
Hit it with
hollering
the life bubble.
Ravi Claw through his teeth, like whatever.
Okay, so you're life bubbling 1 creature per level. So it's a standard action to do life bubble for both of you. Now I gotta find force pack. I'm almost there.
I can move 60 feet at average mobility.
That'll get you to the teeth. That won't get you through the teeth.
So
But if I activate this, wait, haste circuit gains a benefit.
So because of the condition of my continuing playing in this game, because of my hiatus, I think I actually might be able to buy you some time and make a nice little tie off. Because if your problem is the teeth, I think I have a way to get rid of the teeth.
Mira,
Mhm.
go for it. What is your way for the teeth? Let's hear it.
So I think that Cle looks back and he's looking at the situation, and Cle kind of knows what's up. He kind of sees what's going on, and he says, "Cousin, I need you to make me a promise. As the War Fist falls, Team Forearms must live on forever."
Yeah.
And
We're-
Clay like gives you like a warrior's clasp, and he takes his angle, and he's gonna take every grenade that he has on his person, except for one. He's gonna hand you the solar flare grenade and say, he's gonna say, "If Fable is to fall, this is his dying request." And I like give it to you, scream Ravi Kala, and like slam my way through the like cockpit, hitting the eject button, and then like pull every pin like pretty much at once, because I do have a feat that lets me pull multiple pins a turn, so I can even mechanically back it up. And just like slam up into the teeth, just screaming Ravi Kala!
And there is a beautiful white, colorful explosion, and you have your hole.
So what do we see? Like the mouth of this thing with an explosion coming out of it, and the pod
And then
flying out.
suddenly a pod is flying towards.
And on our heads up displays, we'd probably see a flat line on Claire.
Clay goes
it's
dark.
like-
Yep.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, I think Fable just probably slams his console in, and he's like, "Damn, they're taking us down one by one. We can't take much more of this."
We've
It's
got to get
actually-
down another level at least.
There's actually like
He's-
probably just a brief moment in the travail where like on the screen it says like pilot desync, because both of them are so stunned by what happened and are taking it different ways. As like,
All right, Claire, how many grenades did you have out of curiosity?
Oh, if I were to properly list them out, I had 10 sticky bombs, which doesn't really matter, 5 decoupler 2s, 10 concussion Mark 3s, 10 gravity Mark 2s, 5 summoning Mark 2s, 3
Alright.
riot Mark 3s.
So this thing's mouth just fills with like all kinds of goo, summon creatures, gravity well.
Oh, and and 60
explodes.
explosive hand cannon shells.
It's like a
You
fucking
took it out,
Kinder
sir.
Surprise.
Or ma'am.
Yeah. I think I had the firepower to do so. So yeah, no. I think that Claire went out in a blaze of glory.
Glory to the Ravi of death.
Temperance
Clad,
is
destroyer of
just
the Ravi.
trying so hard to, slamming away at the keyboard, trying to get this thing moving, and just Cherry just hangs his head and is like, "You stupid bastard." But in one of those, damn,
Oh,
they
yeah.
helped.
Yeah, absolutely.
Damn, you really did it.
So, make a piloting check for me, Rim. That's good enough to make it to the August Travail. They'll have to wait to let you in, but basically you're there. Arainek, the giant swallower of of mechs is gone. Several more remain. You can see a big asshole where the Ravi Corfist and that giant bug were, as it kind of, rips through the floor and all of that.
Captain, what's the move?
Sorry, I was checking something. Like, hearing Fable ask what's the move is probably where we see on the screen the pilot desync error blinks out again. As the two of them resync in both of their voices, it's like, "Get through that hole. It's our only way down the, Sorry, my brain. It's the only way down to the next level. Don't let Clay die for nothing."
All right, then. So we spend 2 power points to. We spend two power points to. Whoa, to regenerate some shields, and then we teleport. So that brings me up to 7 and 15. So yeah.
Okay.
So
Now, here's a bonus for everyone that's still alive. I forgot to attack with the rest of the bugs because that happened. August Travail. Temperance puts his hand on your lap.
Fuck, I'm here. Sorry.
Charity. I'm sorry. I keep coming to you, but it is technically your next turn.
Yeah, no, I understand. I thought it'd be a longer turn. Well, first thing is obviously pop a hatch and let Rem in.
Rem.
Close the hatch.
Before I walk in, I want to do infinite worlds around the hole.
Mm-hmm. The Witch Warper thing?
Yes.
Cool, what effect are you going for?
Do the little trap around the thing so it's difficult terrain. Since everybody else seems to be going in that hole, they're going to have troubles getting into that hole.
Smart.
Nice. All right.
So this one directly next to us, is that one flying above us?
Yeah,
This
the one with wings is flyer.
Perfect. See, I think we're gonna go over to the hole because we can skirt around these and we're gonna hop on down.
Okay.
But yeah, like letting in or not Rip. letting in Rem, and you see the two of them in these two seats. There's 7 around like a central pillar in the middle of the mech, and like their hands are moving in sync and everything.
Yeah, I get in. I do that. I get in and I just sit down on the floor with that grenade in my hand. Like, what?
Oh yeah, and you would probably know that the reason they have this old mech is it's one that requires people who can be mentally synced like a Jaeger. They're in the brain drift together.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, that's our turn.
Father.
All the rest of them have gone. It's time for the old suck and blow. Suck up the atmosphere and blow this popsicle stand.
Okay, so you go down.
And we're gonna go the easy way and hop down the closer hole with
Oh.
where Team Six Arms went.
Oh, the big hole. Nice. All right, then it's Team Six Arms. We're back at the top of the round. This is an excellent place for us to stop. So we are back at the top of the round. And yeah. So everyone send me player's choice.
Does it really need to be voted?
No,
Right.
it doesn't. But on that same note, Mira, you get infinite experience. There's player's choice for tonight. So now that that's done, everybody gets 50,000. Everybody gets 5,700 credits except for Daniel. So if you're listening, Daniel, you get double. And Mira, it seems only fitting that you go first. Unless you're not there. And in that case, we will go with Scott.
What? I'm confused.
Do your sign off.
Oh, okay. I'm Scott and played Rim and I lost my cousin. Okay. So now I have to fight like he does. Got it. I can do this. We got this. Um
Great. Now Rem's going to put bugs up his nose.
Hell yeah.
what else am I in? Thursday, New Amsterdam. I'm in that. Yeah, I need mental help. I think I need mental help from this one. What else? I'm also in Land of
Iboria.
Ibaria
Oh,
on
yeah.
Saturday, which that'll be fun. I think I like. We have fun chemistry in that one. That'll be fun. Party's cool.
Chemistry.
I think that's it
Okay.
for now.
Now, Mira, since you're back, would you like to go?
Yeah, sorry about that. Hi, everybody. My name
Okay.
is Mira, also known as Mira Shades GM. Tonight you saw me killing Clad Nasaravi, the showbot who was Sobod. Part of Team Forums, which now must live forever.
Oh.
I am going to be taking a hiatus, potentially a decent length one. So I am not going to be in any games. New Amsterdam is on hiatus for right now. But when I come back, you'll definitely know. If you are wanting someone like me to run your games, just shoot me a message. My information is in the doobly-doo. But other than that, that is it for me.
Rowan.
Hi ho, friendolas. My name is Ron, otherwise known as Nightheart. Caught me here today playing 2 characters in one. Playing Temperance and Charity, who pilot the Art of Travail to kill some bugs, because bugs are offensive as a concept. You can also find me here On Wednesdays, where I am in Over the Horizon, where I play Sinel, the Yuan-Ti artificer, who, you know, everyone just keeps giving them everything they could want in order to be a mean girl. And they keep wondering why they keep doing mean girl things when they do that. It's a conundrum. It's one for the ages. Philosophers may never understand. You can also catch me here on Fridays, depending on the Friday, running either the Immortal War, an L5R homebrew setting where samurai are doing samurai things, trying to find out who's doing some good old-fashioned sedition, or running Yakshas where they're about to get into a big-ass mech fight. We would have been there before, but Dungeon Draft decided it didn't like that file anymore, and now I have to restart. You can also find me here in Lands of on
Ooh,
Saturdays, where I play Teluan Balani, the tiefling sorcerer monk who is going to punch things, whip things, stab things, and quite possibly flip things. You never know. And I think that's it for me.
So, while that was going on, we received a message from the entire Sharon race, and they are offended by your comments about bugs being offensive.
But yeah,
I find the
well,
idea of a bug with psionics offensive.
you know what? Once a swarm, always a swarm. Sheeran out of
I'm-
Scotland.
You know what? You know what? I'm going to play a bug with psionics next time.
Just because a
Play
bug leaves the swarm don't mean it stops speaking common, does it? Sheeran out of Scotland.
So,
Ha ha.
I would like for the Jester King to go next, because he's technically a Jack.
Awesome. All right. Well, oh God.
Easy.
I am the Jester King Zerat, and you heard me just being old really quick. But really, you saw me playing Fable 42 in what is and has been a relatively hairy battle, and I've been trying to do my best to stay ahead of, a pace ahead of this as best as I can. Well, what can I say? I don't do a lot of damage, but I'm built to, like, you know, not get hit a whole bunch and to be able to move around. So, kind of doing that. Um, I will, in the next couple of weeks, have a tease for the next Monday night thing that comes after Shardverse. So stick around for that. I'm still kicking around some ideas for a Victory League combat session, but I don't know when that's going to be. So stick around. There may or may not be some announcements on that forthcoming in the future. And I think that's it for me. I'll kick this one on down the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, the super villain of streaming!
Yep, that's me, the Computer King. And I was playing Lollipop, giving all those nasty bugs the old suck and blow, but not the fun one. You can find me on Fridays in either Yakshas as John Howler, who drives a big monkey mech, or on the other Fridays in uh, Immortal War, playing a Nagashira who's a very sneaky samurai. He's not doing necessarily samurai-like things. He's doing more ninja-like things, but without the funny outfit, without the pajamas. He's got different pajamas. He's got samurai pajamas. And I'm also in Lands of Iberia, playing Selenia's Shade Tree, who is a summoner and a magus. So magic and magic equals magic. But he plays himself off as a diplomat. That's what I got going. Other than that, I'm constantly making up horrible ideas for Pathfinder, like a puppet summoner whose undead summon is his dead master, his dead creator. Okay, that's all I got. The old reverse
No.
Geppetto.
I love it. Alright, so that brings it back to me. Hello, everyone. Tonight, you saw the death of an icon, as Claire left us for good. But he is now in the happy hunting grounds of the Showbot. and he has much honor and glory. With that,
Very true.
this is the only thing I
R.I.P.
do
Clay
right now,
Nasaravi.
right? But this is the only thing I do at the moment. When Jester's new thing comes off, I'll be a character again for a little while. Other than that, let's get a. And we did all the bookkeeping because we were sad already. So let's get the last Ravi Kala. No, not the last. There's still more to come. Let's get a Ravi Kala and get out of here.
Ravi
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 Kala.
Kala!